make it mandatory for all New Yorkers to receive the COVID-19 vaccination once it becomes available. Listen carefully. As of yesterday, the New York State Bar has passed a resolution while everyone was celebrating. This is why I told everyone, be wise while you're celebrating. Just be wise and pay attention to what's going on, because things are about to get very heavy. The New York State Bar, and particularly in the health section of the New York State Bar, passed a resolution to make the COVID-19 vaccination mandatory for everyone in New York, men, women, and children, once a vaccine becomes available. They specified in the resolution, they made it very clear. This is the other area that I was telling everyone about. They said, even if the person refuses on the basis of their religion, on the basis of their philosophical belief, or on the basis of their personal belief, whether if you can refuse it based on your medical belief or not, or your medical circumstance or not, that may be able to be worked through, possibly. But at the same time, this is exactly what we were telling people. This is exactly what we've been telling everyone. And the reason why I'm making this very clear and making it known up front is because if New York passed that, California absolutely is going to pass that. They're like twin cities when it comes to certain policies, especially when it comes to medicine in certain departments. Vaccines, if New York passed it, California absolutely will do the same, and the likelihood of it sweeping across the country is going to be very high. So they are going to say to you that even if you say it is against your religious belief, meaning God don't matter to them, they're going to say, and this is all over the New York Times, New York Post, all over the New York mainstream media as well. So if anyone wants sources, there you go. But for those who have been studying this for a very long time, including the doctors, including the lawyers, including the biochemists, including the virologists, epidemiologists, anyone who's been working in this area for a long time, I myself, as an independent researcher, have been working in this area for about the last 5 years. We know what we're talking about. It's obvious. It's blatant. There is no hiding it. It's not something that is a secret. It's not a conspiracy theory. This is blatant. Documented fact. You're going to have to conscientiously object. Now, are there any dangers to objecting? Yes, there are many. The possibility that they will take away your children is one. This is something that I personally had to experience with a number of parents that I've worked with.
They will take away your children.
Consultations regarding certain things, paperwork, information, documentation, etc. There have been parents who were threatened to have their children taken away if they didn't vaccinate them, and the doctors were saying to the parents that we are going to take your children away on the basis of medical neglect. This is the slick way of them trying to take away your children. They're going to say you're neglecting them medically because you refuse to give them a concoction of chemicals that is questionable, that the United States government itself states are in no doses in its combination safe. Period. Number two, they will say that you will be threatened to have your job taken away. You will be threatened with your job or with your employment. You can possibly be threatened with travel, as far as you being able to travel to certain areas, especially when it comes to going in and out of the country. That is a possibility. There are a number of things that they can threaten you with, because there are a number of things that people have already been threatened with, been faced with. These are things that have already happened. So as of yesterday, again, for anyone who's listening, the New York State Bar, in its medical area or medical section, passed a resolution.
You know, the crazy thing about this is, I did a video and I said that this was what's going to happen. It's amazing. It is amazing. And they did this all because Biden is presumed to be the winner. Democrats want you crippled so they can lead you. Democrats want this. The reason why all this is happening, Democrats. See, what you fail to realize is that your government is not supposed to cripple you so they can maintain their superiority. But you look around Facebook and you see individuals dancing, cooning like a bunch of piece of shit ass individuals, not understanding, just keeping it amongst their constituents of individuals that hate Donald Trump. What you need to do is you need to go outside your dumb ass idiotic circle and learn something from those that are awoke, those that are awake. It is amazing for you individuals to think and see Donald Trump as your enemy. It is amazing. You don't even know what's in that COVID vaccination. A bunch of chemicals that he just said deemed not good for you in any combination. We got white people already fighting to get this vaccination declared insufficient for human ingestion. But you over there cooning, laughing. But I know why. Because you ain't shit. And your Democrats is giving you everything you need to live. The Democrats is giving you Section 8. The Democrats is giving you welfare. The Democrats, you're stringing on the hope in life that your beloved Democrats have got you to the point where you never exceeded in life because your Democrat said, don't do anything, be a bum bitch, be a bum whore, bring your children down here and sign them up for a program, bring them down here, sign them up for this program, we got you. Well, they got you now, don't they? Yeah, they got you. Dumbass.